too early to get the first train out of Marrakesh. Thankfully, our hotel was about a 15 to 20 minute walk from the station. As you can see, it's a beautiful station, arguably one of, if not the best ones I've been to from an architectural standpoint. However, the trains were nothing to write home about. They weren't the best ones, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. We booked first class, I believe, and yeah, that was still a bit average, to be honest. We read online that it was advisable to get the tickets the day before departure to avoid any surprises, so we collected the tickets the night before. And if I recall, we got the 7:50 train, and it takes about 2.5 hours to get to Casablanca, so we touched down about 10:30. It was a scenic route through the Moroccan desert. There were a few stopovers before finally getting to Casablanca. One of the first things you'll notice about Casablanca is its well-maintained roads and impressive transportation network. The city boasts wide, smooth highways and a modern tram system that makes getting around a breeze. Whether you're driving or taking public transport, everything runs efficiently, just like you'd expect in any major European city. Compared to other parts of Africa, where sometimes infrastructure can be a challenge, Casablanca really sets itself apart. The city's investments in its roads and public transit has paid off, making it easy for both locals and visitors to navigate. Another thing that you might notice is the colour of their buildings. So in Marrakesh, a lot of the buildings are a red, brownish colour, whereas in Casablanca, it's a white, off-white colour. And this is actually reflected in the city name, Casablanca, which means White House in Portuguese. The first stop of the day was to the King Hassan II Mosque. We were super lucky to get a private tour. The friends we were with had made friends with someone in the UK who actually happened to be a part of the Moroccan aristocracy, so they hooked us up. As you can see, it's an architectural masterpiece. It was completed in the year 1993, and throughout the construction you can see the Moroccan craftsmanship, which features hand-carved stone and wood. It was designed by a French architect called Michel Ponceau, and it took approximately 7 years to build. The construction costs were $700 million, and this was funded through a combination of public donations and also contributions from the Moroccan government. It's uniquely positioned, and a part of it looks out over the Atlantic Ocean, and this location was chosen on purpose to symbolize God's throne being on water, as is described in the Quran. It's one of the largest mosques in the world. I think it's the second largest in Africa, with a capacity to hold 25,000 worshippers inside and an additional 80,000 in the courtyard. The mosque covers a total area of 22 acres. Later in the afternoon, after lunch, we took a tour of Casablanca, so we went to both the new town and also the old town. The new town is known as Ville Nouvelle. This part of the city was designed during the French colonial period, and it's full of Art Deco architecture mixed with Moroccan influences. We then stepped back in time and entered the old town, or the Medina. This area is a stark contrast to the new town. It's full of maze-like alleys, bustling souks, and traditional Moroccan architecture. One thing that's amazing about Casablanca is its ability to blend both the old and the new so seamlessly. When you walk through the Medina, it's like stepping into a completely different world. The colours, the smells, the energy, everything is so vibrant. We explore the local markets where you can find everything from handmade crafts to fresh spices. After a full day of exploring, we headed to the station to get the train back to Marrakesh. One thing that really stood out was how different Casablanca felt compared to Marrakesh. While Marrakesh is full of vibrant energy and fast-paced life, Casablanca has a slower, more relaxed vibe. It's a city where you can take your time, soak in the surroundings, and really appreciate the blend of tradition and modern life. It's also less touristy than Marrakesh, which kind of allowed us to experience the local culture in a more authentic, laid-back way, even though it was a bit of a whistle-stop tour. All in all, I hope this video has given you a taste of what makes Casablanca so special. If you're looking for a destination that offers both history and modern charm, but at a relaxed pace, Casablanca is definitely worth a visit.